I have no clue what I even bought. I like surprises. Usually. Some surprises aren't fun. And good morning. Silas here today. We are at a farm auction. I'm going to grab my coat though. It's a little bit chilly. Doesn't look like this is going to be a real big one, but there's a handful of cool stuff. This stuff all sells tomorrow. I'm just looking to see if there's anything cool I can't live without. A few iron wheels, not too many. I've been saving my iron wheels forever, and I kind of forgot I had most of them just off of farm cleanups and whatnot. And I had a guy come out yesterday and buy an old truck, and while he was there, he saw those wheels and he said, well, I want to buy those too. And so he ended up buying all of those from me. And so I am almost iron wheelless now. I just have a couple carts that have some on them still. But what in the world is this thing? What is this? It's kind of cool. But look at this. This is usually like clear full. Of course, this is the first sale of the year. And so it's the smallest sale of the year. They get bigger from here. This is interesting. Do these pull out? Yeah. Huh. Oh my word, check out this huge blade. That is crazy. What in the world? I mean, look at this. That's almost as tall as me. That is pretty crazy. That is neat. I like that. Yeah, it's not going to be a real long sale, it doesn't look like, because like I say, normally this is all solid stuff out here in the field. Of course, the last time they had this, had a sale out here, it was when it rained, and it was solid mud, and this was pretty tore up, so it looks like they got it leveled out pretty good. This ground got destroyed. That was some crazy rain last year. Couple bicycles, Sears, nothing special, and a Western Flyer tank bike, but once again, nothing special. I don't have to buy anything. I'm just here checking stuff out. The building's clear full of stuff too. I'm just looking on the outside first. Some cans. Oh, it looks like they're unloading some more stuff. Oh, check out that gear he's unloading right now. That is sweet. I like that. We'll check it out in a second. Nothing crazy. Oh, this little stove's kind of cute. Kind of impractical. Wouldn't be useful for much, but just a heating stove is all it is. It's not a cooking stove. Still kind of neat though. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot. I think the only thing I see so far that I like is that gear that I'll go check out again in a minute, and that big blade. Of course, that big blade, I probably can't afford that, but it's still neat. I want to film it selling. I don't really care for the washing machine, but I like the table that it's on. That's pretty sweet right there. It's got a good industrial look to it, but I don't want to deal with the washing machine, so probably not going to bid on that. Guess we'll go in here. Odds and end trinkets. Once again, nothing I can't live without. We'll see what's up there in a second. Belt buckles. I've got a few actually, I have a bunch of belt buckles. Or did I sell them? I don't know. I bought like 100 belt buckles from a guy one time, and I regretted my decision. They sell. They're just slow sellers. I guess they're going to do the tables inside this time instead of pulling them outside. Some cool doorknobs. Signs. Passing out zone. Horse stuff. Not really into the horse stuff. I used to buy and sell it on eBay all the time, but I try to be more picky and try to stick to mostly automotive. Obviously, I do branch out a little bit, but I don't do the horse thing anymore. A whole bunch of holsters. I like these nickel, what are these called? I can't remember now. Some type of skillet. But they're chrome. They're not chrome. I think they're nickel. Some yardsticks. What do we got in here? A rusty flugelhorn. Evidently, they're saving all this for the sale coming up later. This is their antique consignment. They have their general consignment here in about a month. These are always neat with the reproductions, so probably won't mess with those. This is an interesting, probably a combine seat, some sort of equipment. I kind of like it though. More horse stuff, woodworking stuff, some tools. Check out the old teeter-totter. Put it on a pole out in the middle like that. Just a small one though. Yeah, looking through these signs, I kind of like the timber line. That's kind of neat. And then of course the Skelly is neat, but I can't afford the Skelly. I'll check this out. Huh. The die-cast Gleaner Combine. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't think I've seen one like quite like that anyway. Huh. This is a nice waffle maker here. That's going to go for some big money. Griswold. I always thought it'd be cool to make waffles out over a campfire out at the junkyard or out in the woods or something like that. But for what those things cost, you can just go out and buy one. Buy a cheapo. No more than I'd use it. A cheap one would be fine. I was hoping for maybe some fishing stuff. I'm planning on making that video here pretty soon where I take an old fishing reel and lures that I get at the auctions or whatnot and go fishing with it. I have the rod and reel I bought at a farm sale last summer. And I have a lure I found in a car, so I guess I can use that setup. Coca-Cola. Morning. Parking meter. I used to sell a bunch of those on eBay. I don't really mess with them anymore though. Bunch of woodworking stuff. Wrong way, do not enter. 2-hour parking. Some bug sprayers, some cast iron, surveying setup. Here's some old toys. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen that setup before. With the blade on the front of the old dump truck. That's interesting, I like that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Huh, State Highway Department. That makes sense. That's a really nice one too. What's this? Nylent Farms. It's kind of interesting. The old International Combine. A couple pedal tractors. I'm gonna look that State Highway truck up because I think we're about at the end of it now. It's a fairly valuable piece, but then I was noticing this little trolley car of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but once again, it's interesting. There's some interesting ones here like this here. I've never seen one like this either. The side dump trailer on the Buddy L. I mean, I've seen a million toys, but I've seen some ones today that I haven't seen before. After doing a little research, those two are decent. That one, not so much. You can buy those for like 18 bucks on eBay plus shipping. I thought maybe that backhoe would be something, but once again, those aren't that expensive, in nice condition even. So, yeah, I might be interested in those two over there. And then that Gleaner we saw earlier, I didn't look it up to see if it was worth anything. These here are a little bit too big, take up too much room on the shelf. Obviously, both of those I'd be buying to resell. These here, I know they aren't worth a ton. This might be worth a little bit. I don't know, but we might pass on those. What do we got in here? I just saw these. Golden Eagle. What brand is that? Georgie Juniors. Huh. Like an old boogie van. That's pretty neat. All right, I guess I can check out what this guy dropped off now. And got a neat, probably a road grader handle there. I'm guessing something like that. Looks like some ends off of an old grain drill. Some sort of gear. I'm not sure what that would be off of. It's like to where you can only go one direction. It can't go back the other direction type of deal. And then some bull blinders. Yeah, I like this gear right here, this manure spreader gear. That's one of my favorite pieces at this sale. And that's a good one because it doesn't weigh a ton. I've got some really cool big gears, but they're so big that, I mean, there's a couple of them weigh a couple 100 pounds. Whereas that one there, I mean, you can pick it up and carry it. Bad part is Sean just left yesterday for the show in Texas, so anything I buy, I got to save. If I'm going to sell it anyway at the antique show, I got to save till fall. He took a whole trailer load of stuff from me. He took that water tower from that farm cleanup, the 100-year-old water tower, and he took, I don't remember what all he took. I put some of that on the second channel in a behind-the-scenes type video. But yeah, I think that's about it. I guess we can go check out the buggies. I was going to come to the sale tomorrow because usually they do all the horse stuff and the buggies on Saturday. But now that I look and see what's here, I don't know that I'm going to do that. Usually they got 2 or 3 rows, and they only got not even a full row, and there's no really interesting ones. So we'll just check them out real quick now, and probably won't bother coming to the sale tomorrow. Although this one's pretty neat. That's an oldie there. Check that out. That's definitely the draw of the sale. Old stagecoach. Wow. Looks like it's been stored inside. The reason why you don't see these things too often is because they got to be stored inside, but then the barn has to be kept up as well. So, I mean, as old as this thing is, you put that in a barn and then let the barn sit, the barn will fall over on top of it and everything will rot into the ground. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen one of these here. But I can't come to the auction just to watch that one piece sell. I got too much other stuff to do. They'll do another one of these antique sales this summer, probably in about 4 or 5 months. And so we'll come back and we'll do that one on a Saturday so you guys can see these buggies selling. I have a lot of people asking to watch them sell, and I just never make it out here. But we'll get it done. They have, I think, one more sale, maybe 2 more sales this year. I don't remember. We'll make it to one of them. Well, I'm done looking around, so I guess I'll go get my number. I don't know what number I'll be. I should just get my own number at these sales, but oh well. Well, we've got about 45 minutes yet before it starts, so I figure I'll look around again, show you guys a few things I didn't show you the first time. This old stand, looks like it's homemade, but it's an interesting piece. I think I've used my quota for the word neat already, so I got to switch it up to other words. That tricycle's interesting, but nothing I'd be interested in. Big old cauldron. Not too bad a condition, but I don't want to load it. Yeah, I may not buy a whole lot at the sale. I know I say that all the time, but there's genuinely not that much stuff I would even consider bidding on. Guess I should probably see if there's anything in this. Anything good in this, I should say. Easy driver. Creative tools. Huh. No, I don't see any license plates, nothing really automotive. That's a wild ratchet. Artisan. A gear over there and a blade over there. Maybe the bicycles if they go cheap. Those metal chairs I might bid on, but so far the only people I've seen here are antique dealers. I haven't seen any just regular people here. Then there's a couple toys I'm interested in for my own personal collection, and then there's a couple interested in to resell, and I don't remember what else we saw in here, just a handful of stuff. So I think it's going to be a nice relaxing day where there's going to be spaces where I can go off and get something to eat and I don't have to worry about it. Like this trailer, there's nothing on this entire trailer that I would even consider bidding on. And so like when they get to this one, oh, I guess there's those little pile of yardsticks over here, but I don't need those. I have about 300 or 400 yardsticks already. I need to get busy selling them. They're just kind of pain to package anymore ever since the post office started charging extra for length. You can't use their little triangle boxes like I used to use. It used to be so handy. You could drop in about 20, 25 yardsticks in one of those triangle boxes and ship it anywhere in the country for dirt cheap. But now if it's over, I think 20 or 25 inches, they charge a big balloon fee on it. And so you have to ship it through UPS to save money, but then you have to make your own box. You could buy tube mailers, but I don't like spending money on packing material. I spend money on packing materials, but the boxes themselves, I don't like to buy expensive ones unless it's for expensive items, and yardsticks aren't expensive. But once again, on this trailer here, there's nothing again. I think this is the trailer that has that funky little green combine chair that I have no clue why I like it, but I like it, so that's about the only thing on this trailer. And then these tables, there was nothing until, I don't think there's anything at all on this row here, so once again, that'd be another nice break for me. I have a bunch of pictures on my phone of stuff that I took yesterday to list for sale, so I can work on that in between bidding on stuff. And then of course I'll be filming stuff for you guys. I don't really see anything like crazy interesting that I have to film, so I'll just pick random things here and there. As always, if I buy it, I put mine on the screen when I win the bid. If you don't see mine on the screen, that means I didn't buy it. And as they're holding stuff up, you never know. Sometimes you see stuff you didn't see before. Although I don't know that that'll happen at this sale just because, I mean, there's not that much stuff here. So I guess I'll see you guys here in just a little bit whenever it starts. Didn't see that earlier. Kansas State Fair, Hutchinson, Kansas. I'm not sure what year it's from. September 19th to 24th. Pretty old. There's some oldies there. Hutchinson, McCormick Deering, Norwich, Dodge City. Don't see anything I need for my collection though. Pretty sure I already have a couple of these. Yeah, these McCormick Deering ones from Hutchinson. Okay, now I think we've seen it all. I guess we'll hang out for a little bit. There they are. I missed them. There you go. Nothing real old. All the newer aluminum stuff. I say nothing real old. couple of these are almost as old as me. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 15 of them there. Let's see what they go for. I guess they're going to start on that patio set that's down there, work along this line here, do all these tables in this room, and then I guess they're going to do the tables on that side, go back down around, and at the end, they'll go through and do the trailers. Which, was there anything on this trailer down here? No, so that might work out good. I don't even have to stay till the end, because the last trailer that has anything I'm interested in is this one here. Oh, I guess they'll do these and then they're going to go outside, and so I guess I will be here to the end. They'll probably just do one ring. They might do two, but probably just one. This little stuff is what's here. They go through stuff pretty quick. It's 9 o'clock now. They got plenty of time.
So I moved 3/4 of the auction on the inside because they say it's going to blow like crazy. So anyway, it made a lot more work, but I think we'll like it. And we moved everything inside and closed the big door, so I guess if it blows and howls, that's fine. But anyway, we are going to start right here on this row, get the table row all the way to the end and come back on this row, go around the front, do all the tables, and then we'll get started on this trailer here and just go down the pipe. And then we'll step outside, and between 2:30 and 3:30, it's supposed to be really calm when we want to go outside. So we'll plan on that. And but we're going to do all the table items first and then the trailers. 88, and we're going to give you a choice on the farmhouse, McCormick, International, whichever sign, poster, whatever you like. I mean, there's a whole mess of them. Just a tractor one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Choice. Give it 20 hours a piece. Give it 20, now 5. Give it 25, 30. Give it 5. Give it 40, now 5. Give it 50. Give it 50, now 5. Give it 60. Give it $60. Give it 60, now 60 on choice. Give it 60. Give it 55, now $60. Give it $60, now 55, now $60, now sold. Give away $55 a piece. 101.
I'll do
which one?
the McCormick Deering up there.
Yep, up there in the corner. There you go. Give them $30 on those choice. Give it 10, 15. Give it 10, now 15, now 20. Give it 20, bomber, now 15, 20, now 5. Give it 25, 30. Give it 30, bomber, now 30, now 5. Give it 35, 40. Give it 40, bomber, now $40. Give it 35, now $40. Give it 40, bomber, now 40. You said? So you're weighing $35. 101.
I'm going to do the McCormick Farmall. Yeah.
Alrighty, now we go again. $10 a piece. Give it 10 here, now 15, now 10, 15. Give it 10 here, 15, $15 with. Give it 10, then 15, 20. Give it $20. Give it 15, 20 with. Give it 20, now 15, 20 with. Give it 17, 50. Give it 15, 17 and a half. Good. Give it 17 and a half. So $15, 114. And how many would you like? How many? This one? Farmall H sign. Go again, another choice. Give it $10 a piece. Give it 10 here, now 5, about 750. Give it 10, give it 12, give it 12, here, now 10, 12, give it 14, give it 14, here, now 16, give it 16, 18, give it 18, here, now 16, 18, give it 18, here, now 18, so $16, 100. 100. There you go. All right, we still have 6 left. Give it $5, now 750, now 10. Give it 10 here, now 10. Give it 750, now 10. Give it 10 here, now 12. Give it 14. Give it 14 on here, now 14. 16. Give it 16 on here, now 16, 18. Give it 18 on here, now $18 with. Give it 18, now $18. $16. 1. Is that 114?
Yeah.
Yep. You want these 3?
Yeah.
How about this one? It's pretty nice too. Yeah, 4 of them. How about this one? That's 5. 5. Oh man. I thought I was a pretty good salesman. It came to a halt.
Yeah, you-
4 times. 4
Yeah.
times.
Sell that pair.
Hey, we're gonna sell you this pair. Give them $10 on this deal. Give them 10 here, now 5, I don't 750, now 10, 12. Give it 12 here, 14. Give it 14 on here, 16, 18 on the pair. Give it 18. Give it 16, 18 on here with. Give it 18 on here, sold. $16, 100. Right here behind you. There you go. Now what do you find? Merry Christmas, Kansas State Fair, Hutchins. Yeah, they'll like this one. Let's just do that. Take out the hanger and put it on the gate. Give them $30 on that one. Give them 30 on there, 10, 15, give it 15, 20. Give me 530, 540, give me 40, 50, 60, 70, give me 80, 90, 100, give me 110, give me 20, 30, 130, 40, give me 150, 150, give me 150, 140, 50, give me 150, 140, 50, give me 140, 50, so you weigh $140. You got it? 101. Two internationals, toolbox. Hey, I kind of like her. Yes, I do. Hit with $20. Hit with 20 on there on 5. Hit with 10. Hit with 5 on 7. 15 on 10. Hit with 12 on 12. Hit with 14. Hit with 14 on there on 12. 14, 16. Hit with 18 on there on 18, 20. Hit with $20. Hit with 20. Hit with 20 on there on 18, 20. Hit with 20 on there on sold. $18. 101. 101 is the buyer. We got another toolbox. You got it right here. 10, 12, 15. Hit a 10 here on 15. Hit 5, 10, 15. Have a 50 on there on 20. Hit a 20 on 5. Hit a 30 on there on 30, 35. Hit a 40. Hit a 40 on 5. Hit a 50. Hit a 50 on there on 45. 50. Hit a 50 on there on 45. Hit a 50 on there on sold. $45. 101. 101 buyer.
Well, so far so good. There was a few items I bid on that I didn't get, but I wasn't too serious about those. But the main sign I wanted was this one here. I paid more than I wanted to pay for it, but I've got a bunch of old signs and license plates and stuff like that from the state fair. I'm from Hutch, and so it's kind of one of the biggest things in Hutch is the fact that it has the state fair. So just something I like to collect for myself. So keeping that piece. Then I bought this. This was the first one I bought. Paid decent money for this, but I got a good deal on it still. That'll sell for probably triple what I paid for it. And then this one here, I couldn't find any exactly like this, but I'm thinking this one here will probably sell for at least double, if not triple what I paid for it as well. Then down here, this toolbox here, I almost overpaid on this a little bit. I mean, I kind of did a little bit, but it's in really good shape still. I'll make some money on it. But this piece here, I will make good money on this piece. This is about a $125, $150 piece. So pretty happy with that one. Getting my freshly cleaned truck all dirty already. See, I got little stuff, but I'm not going to leave that sort of stuff in the back of the truck. The toolbox would probably be fine, but the signs and that piece, no way, no how. Oh, check this out. I found this the other day in a junk truck that came in the scrap. Brand new Eat Beef sign, or license plate, I mean. That's worth a little bit of money by itself, but I'm keeping that. My buddy Sean has one on the front of his truck, and I've always wanted one for my collection. He won't sell me his because that's his anti-DOT I don't know what you call it, but that's his DOT prevention. It looks like an old farm truck, so they don't bother him. The wind is starting to pick up, but it's not bad yet. But they're saying we could get some 80 to 90 mile an hour winds later today, so it's going to be a wild one out here. Probably about the time they get out here and start selling the stuff outside, it's going to get crazy windy. But I guess we'll go inside. I don't know if they're going to sell anything else I want for a little while. There's just a couple of those toys back in the corner, but there's a lot of dealers here. I'm honestly shocked I got those signs.
You got 4 toys. We're going to give you a choice on 4 of them. You got her on him right there. Him a 30. Him a 35 of them. 5 pieces. Choice, him at $5 a piece. 10. Him at 15. Him at 10. 12. Him at 12. Him at 10. 12. We have 14. Him at 14. Him at 14 on there on 12. 14. Him at 14 on there on 14. Him at 14 on there on 12. It'll be $14 with $12 times 5.
Guess I'll get me a late breakfast. Some rhubarb pie. I do like some rhubarb pie. Oh, looks like Skylar just got here. Cool.
16 on 5. It was 65 on 5. It was 16 on 5. Yep. $60. 51. 51. Combine. So 50 bucks. 68. 68. And here's that one. Hey, we got these little mini toys. Mini toys. G.I. Joe right with it. G.I.
Hey, let's sell that red caboose out of there. That sucker is ancient as can be. He's sitting right there. That's an old piece. $50 off, $50, $50, 20, $30, $20, ha! Ha! Oh! $60. Ha! $65 here, now 70, now 70, 65, 70, 65, 70. You want 70, 65, here you go now, 70, now you go here, 70. So that's $65 buyer, 165 on buyer, 100. Hey, that's that old state highway, that is an old Tonka deal. Look at that. Got the blade on the front.
You got good markings on up there. You got kind of like them there. Good mint condition. How about $50 there? $50. $55. 25 there. 25. 45, 45, 55, 65, 75, 75, 75, 75. Ah! 85, 85, 90, 99, 95, 95, $100, $100, $105, now 10, 110, 110, 110, 15, 115, 20, 125, 130 to 35, now 40, 45, 145, 140 there, 45, 45, 140 here, 45. So that $140 buyer 68. Buyer number 68. Thank you both.
Here's that van that was in that box. They pulled the G.I. Joe out, and I thought they were going to sell it separate, and I thought I'd buy that box, but then they put it back in there, and I couldn't afford to buy the G.I. Joe. Went up to the guy, and he said, yeah, a couple bucks for that van. So it's a Corgi, not a Georgie. I don't know. I didn't have my glasses on, and it was dark in there. Yeah, Corgi Juniors. Just kind of neat. Probably not worth anything, but I'm going to shed this coat because it is getting way too warm for this. I just got to grab my battery pack. Oh, man, that hurt. Door got me right in the leg. It is getting windy. I guess just south of here a little ways, there's a reservoir, and they got a big fire out there, and there's been fire trucks going past like crazy, and it's getting pretty wild out. You can see it in the sky. It's really, really hazy. That's from smoke and dust. And this is nothing. It's right now it's gusting about 40, but it's supposed to double that. So, I mean, it's maybe pretty wild. And I just got a notification on my phone that said we're in for a moistureless thunderstorm warning for this evening, meaning there's no rain, but lots of lightning and thunder and extreme fire hazard. So, whew. But hopefully they're getting close to these trailers. Man, I've been waiting for like an hour and a half now. I haven't been on anything, so I think we're getting there though.
$15, 101, $15,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices.
Choice of 6 deals there, 20, 25, 25, good luck, 20, 25, $10 choice, $10. 20, 25, 25, 30, 30, 30, 30, 40, 40, 45, 45, 50, 50, 50, 45 there, $50,
Want the one down yonder?
Yeah.
So that's 45 is 101, 45, 101, there you go. So that's $15, 101, $15, 101.
Well, I bought a few things I didn't plan on buying. Bought these old Model T coil deals here. There's a neat brass valve in there, a couple spurs, and then I bought all these toys. There's a couple Duncan yo-yos. What's this one? A Kitty Clover, some old spin tops. I'll probably just put all of these toys together in one lot on eBay and just sell them all together. I just got tired of not bidding on anything, so I bought this stuff, and then there was that electric fan. I caught the very end of that selling, and then there was a few little toys. I don't know if I was able to catch those selling or not, because I was kind of like, I raised my hand at the last second, and I got the bid, and then they were mine. And I tried to turn the camera on, but I think I missed it. Oh, my voice is just starting to recover, but all the dust and the smoke in the air is aggravating me again. Not aggravating, like making me angry, but it's aggravating my condition. Every time I think my lungs are about to get better, they don't get better. Something else pops up. It's supposed to be windy all weekend, windy next week. Windy, windy, windy. Here's the little toys that I bought on a whim. I think I gave, what, 12 or 15 bucks? Man, it's like raining stuff. I don't know where it's all even coming from. Out in the field somewhere. I need to close my door. But anyway, I gave, I think it was 12 and a half or 15 bucks for all of these, but these sell for 15 to 20 bucks a piece. So I figured, why not? I mainly like this Cameo here, but the other two are neat as well. And then here's the fan. Didn't really want it, but it was going for 15 bucks, and it's kind of a cool design. So I figured there's some money to be made there. And they're getting close to the trailer. Probably another 15 minutes they'll be on the trailer to the stuff that I actually want to bid on.
You're going to buy all the yardsticks for one money. All the yardsticks. How about $10? $10, one money, $4.5, $15, $6, $17, $20, $22.5, $25, $27.5, $30, $30, $32.5, now $5, $35, now $7.5, now $40, $40, $42.5, $45, $45, $45, $47.5, $7.5, $50, $50, $52.5, $52.5, $52.5, $52.5, sold $50. $50 up there. Final buyer number 157.
Look at the dust in the air in here. Whew, man. Should have wore a mask. Woo. Look at that dirt. Man. It almost blinds you when you walk outside. And I guess that fire is getting pretty big. It's just straight south of here. Just a few more miles. Woo. That old door is making me nervous. It's flexing and all that's holding that thing from wiping everybody out is a T-post. Hopefully it holds.
There you go, popcorn deal. Wow, had a senior moment. I'm at $75 on the popcorn popper. Eat a bit 10, 15. Eat a bit 10, you're not 15, mom, you're not 10, 15. It'd be 5, thank you, now 10. It'd be 5, or not 10, 10, you're not 7, 50. It'd be 5, or not 7.5. It'd be 5, or not 7.5, will ya? It'd be 5, or not $6 on him, will ya? It'd be 6, or not 7. It'd be 7, no 8. It'd be 8, or no 8. It'd be $8, it'd be $8.10. It'd be 12, it'd be 12, or not sold. $10, 101. 101, and we have the little bitty postage scales. In the light, we have got one of the best Griswold waffle irons that we have ever had on the premises. There is one dandy deal. You hit him at $200 on that one. Hit him at $200, hit him at $200 on him, weigh 150. It'd be 185, will you? It'd be 185, it'd be 75, 85, it'd be 185, will you? $175 on him, number 41. Hey, look at this deal. We got the old money changer. Look at that. You got the old money deal. You got to put it on your belt. Got the little wagon to go with it. $30 on the whole deal. Bit of a 30 somewhere, now 10, 15. Haven't line up them boxes, Kevin. We'll sell you a choice. I'm at $10 a deal. Bit of a 10 here on the money deal and the little wagon. 5, 10. It'd be 10, Hammond, 12, $10, 12. It'd be 14 on here, now sold. $12, 133. 133 to buy. We're going to sell you choice. Take up to 9 boxes. $30 a box. $5 syrups on the end or one deal. 5, 7, 15 on 10, 12. It'd be 14, 16. It'd be $16 on the 18, 20 on 2, 5. It'd be 30 bummer on 30, will you? It'd be 30 on 5. It'd be 35, 40. It'd be 40 bummer on 5. It'd be 45, will you? It'd be 40 on 5. It'd be 40 on 5 or 45. Sold $40, 101. 101, he'll pick and choose. Alrighty, he's gonna take one box of
$4.
your house. We're gonna say spare one money. He'd put $35 on him. He'd put 35 or 10, 15. He'd put 20, he'd be 5, he'd be 30, he'd be $30, will you? He'd put 25, 30, no 5. He'd put 35 or 35. He'd put $40, he'd put 35 or 40, he'd put $40. He'd be 5 or 45, he'd be $45, will you? He'd put 40, no 5 or no sold, $40 in the corner. 184, 159. 159, ladies and gentlemen, we have a porcelain Skelly, Reno County. There is one of a kind. One of a kind. You got it right here doing 700. It was 700 on the bill. It'd be 150 on 2. It'd be $200 on it. It'd be 150 on 2. It'd be 2 here on 250 bummer on 2.5. It'd be 250 bummer on 250 on 3. It'd be 3 here on 350. It'd be 3.5 here on 4. It'd be 4 here on $400 will you? It'd be 4 here on 4.5. It'd be 450 bummer on 450. It'd be 4.5 here on a quarter. It'd be 425. It'd be 4 here on a quarter. It'd be quarter bummer on 425 will you? It'd be 4 and a quarter bummer and a quarter and a half. It'd be 4.5 here out, buddy. It'd be 450. It'd be 4.5 here and a 50 bummer and a 450. It'd be 4.5 here and a 50 bummer and a 450. You want it? 425 right there. 88. Give me 150. Give me 100. Give me $100. This is my favorite. Give me 20 now 5. Give me 25 or 30, 40 now 50. Give me 60 bummer now 70, 80. Give me 90 bummer now 90. Give me 80, 90. Give me $90 a piece. Give me 80, 90. Give me $90 for you. Give me 80 now 90. Give me 90 bummer now $90. Look. $80 right here. 101. 101 is gonna take the timberline. You got it right here, and it's just one time per side.
This one.
Thank you.
I probably overpaid on this sign a little bit, but I wanted it for myself, and so I'll make enough money off this other stuff I bought to sell that I don't mind overpaying a little bit for a keeper item. In there, and then I bought all of these here. And then I guess I'll go get them. I can't talk out in this wind. It's just getting worse and worse. But I bought a couple Coleman stoves, so I'll go grab those now. There we go, got them in here. Fighting that wind is a challenge. But I got this popcorn popper here. Figured I could use it out at the junkyard cabin. But they had these two Coleman stoves. I didn't really even pay attention to them earlier, and they get to them and nobody would bid. So I said, oh, I'll go $5. I got the bid, nobody else bid against me, but they're brand new in the box. This one here is a model 425E. They made this pretty much late 60s through the late 70s. So it's kind of cool. I'll probably just sell it. But the one underneath it, I assume they were the same, but the one underneath it is a model 4F, yeah, 4F, or a 417. They only made this one in 1936 and 1937. And then in 1938, they went to the 417B. I did find one new in the box 417B that was in about the same condition as this, listed for $700, which personally I think is crazy, but I don't know, that might be realistic. But I gave $5 a piece for these. For that price point, I mean, even this one here is probably $100 being new in the box like this, so that pays for both. And well, actually I don't know, it might be kind of neat to keep one and make some videos, although I hate to ruin a new in the box by using it for some random video, so I don't know, I may wind up selling both of them, but either way, that was a really good deal.
Can you Google that, see what that is? Everybody keeps asking me, I don't know.
$20, $133, $20, $133. Got some laces, some gold, you bet. You're gonna hop on there. They're gonna help you out with it. Choice? We'll just go with it here. You bet. You're buying everything good. You bet. You're buying. You're buying $4.97. You're going to be up there $7.50. $10, $10, $10, $10, $10,
That was you, right? I wasn't trying to bid against you. I just want the license plate. So you want to see those?
Sure. There's a John Deere tractor seat. You bet John Deere tractor seat. You might try to case, you might like it. Out there, 25, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30. Got here, $10, $10. Here on the money, pull it out, pull it out, $15, 15, 17, half, $20, 10, half, 25, 27, half, now $30, $30, $30, $30, $27, 50, now 30, 30, 30. You got here, 27, half, now 30, another 27, 50, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, thank you.
Well, I got the John Deere chair. Those are worth quite a bit of money. I was looking them up on eBay, and they're worth quite a bit more than I paid. I don't know if I'll sell it or keep it. Now that I know what they're worth, I may just go ahead and sell it. But then earlier, I was waiting on these yardsticks, and they were on one end of the trailer, and this can was in the middle of the trailer. And so they grabbed this can, and they said, throw those yardsticks in with it. And so I didn't have time to get the camera out. I think I gave a few bucks for the pair of them. This is just going to go in the back of the truck. And then these license plates, I was filming them sell, but the lady that was bidding on them is one of the clerks out there, and so I knew she didn't want these license plates, so I didn't bid against her. Some other guy ran her up a little bit, but I gave her more than half her money back that she paid for the glassware for the license plates. So it was a win-win for both of us. Now they're on to another trailer that I don't really care about, and so I guess I gotta hurry up and wait some more. It's about, what time is it? Let's see here. 3:06, so it's not that late. It feels later than it actually is, but it's really not that late. I think I'm just tired. So I guess they got probably another, well, it's a small trailer, so I'd say probably 30-40 minutes on the trailer, and then probably another 45 minutes or so of outside stuff. So, well, maybe an hour. There is quite a bit of stuff outside, so I'd say within a couple of hours they should be done. I've been loading everything up as I bought it, so I won't have any load up to do at the end unless I buy like that big buzzsaw blade or that big what was that, a big gear off that manure spreader, something like that. I doubt I'm going to get that buzzsaw blade. I have a feeling it's going to go way higher than what I want to spend, but we'll see. This is probably TMI, but I was in the porta potty and I'm standing there and I thought, this thing's about to blow over. The whole trailer was rock. I thought, man, how bad would that be to be inside a porta potty when it blows over? Oh, that would have ruined my day big time. But it hasn't blown over yet, but I don't think I'm going to go in there again. I'll just hold it till I get home. Okay, that makes sense. hopefully the audio is halfway decent on this, but you see this little toolbox thing on here? I bought that International Harvester one, and I couldn't really figure out what it would go to, but I bet it goes to something like this. Because that's exactly the same thing, just obviously that's not International Harvester. That's pretty cool. Now I know what it goes to, so I think that's going to be a pretty good piece for me.
Bill, $80 bill, $80 bill, number 75, $85 bill, $90 bill, $85, $90, $90 bill, $85, $90, $85, number 59. Kind of a unique deal. All complete. You got it right here. $300. Hit him a $300 bill. Hit him a 50. Hit him a 25. Hit him a 30. Hit him a $40 bill. Hit him a 30 down 5. Hit him a $35. Hit him a 35. Will ya? Hit him a $40 bill. Hit him a 35. Hit him a 40. Hit him a $40 bill. Hit him a $40. Hit him a 35. Hit him a 40. Hit him a $40 bill. Hit him a 35. Hit him a 40. Hit him a $40 now 5. Hit him a 50. Hit him a 50 down 60. Hit him a $60 bill. Hit him a 50 down 60. Hit him a 55. Hit him a 60. Hit him a $60 bill. Hit him a $60. Eat about 60 down 5, at about 65, will ya? Eat about $60 down 5, about here $60, 133. Hey, we got a deal right here. What do you say on a tractor? $10 you do her. It'll be $5 and $10 do him a 7.5. Hit him a $10 do him a 12. Hit him a $14 do him a $16 do him a 16. Hit him a 14 him a 16. Him a $16 you want her 18. Hit him an 18 now $20 bill him a $20. Hit him an 18 now $20 up. $18 101. Hit him a $70 down final about him here. $70 132.
I bought the tricycle for Skylar. He told me to go up to 25 bucks on it, so I got it for 18. Oh, we're getting towards the end of it. One more row of stuff, it looks like.
We got a big sprocket. Big manure spreader sprocket. $30 on that deal. Hit him a $30 bill. Let me 5 out of a 10. Hit him a 10. Him a 5. 7.5. Hit him a 10. Hit him a 15. 20. Hit him a 20 down 5. Hit him a $30. Hit him a 30 down 5. 40. Hit him a $40 bill. Hit him a 35. 7.5. Now 40, 2.5. 42.50. Hit him at 2.5. What do you think, buddy? Hit him at 42.50. $40, 101. Sell that horn out of there. Hit him at $30 on the old horn. Hit him at $5 bill. Hit him at 7.5. Hit him at $2 down 3, 4. Hit him at $4 bill. Hit him at $3 down 4. Hit him at $4 do right here. $3, 101. Hey, we got choice bicycle. Hit him at $40 a piece. Hit him at $40 bill. Him at Western Flyer. You got it right here. What do you say on the next deal? $20 down 5. Oh, yeah. Hit him at $25 do him at 10, 15. Hit him at $10 do him at 7.5 and 10. Hit him at $10 bill. 7.5 and 10. Hit him at $10 a piece. Hit him at $10 do right here. 750, 101, 2 times the money. All right, this big old blade is 123 on a big old blade. You got it right here. What do you say on a big old blade? Give me a $100 bill. How many of you guys have seen one this big? Wow. It is a whopper. You got a $100 bill. It'll be a $100 bill. And a 25, it'll be 30. It'll be a $30 bill. It'll be 40, it'll be 50. It'll be $50 bill. It'll be 60. It'll be $60 bill. It'll be 75. It'll be 75. It'll be $75 bill. It'll be 75. It'll be $60 down 5. It'll be $60 down 5. About here, $65 up. $60, 101.
All right, now it is time to load up. I haven't paid yet, so I'm not sure what I spent. We'll find out here in just a minute. At one point, they were selling just a bunch of stuff I wasn't interested in. They were selling like a suitcase, not a suitcase, a trunk that was laying there, and a piece of junk, really. So I didn't even really look at it beforehand. And they yelled my name, and I was quite a ways away. And usually if the auctioneer's yelling your name, and they know me pretty good, they know what I like, that meant there was something in that trunk that they knew I would want. So I said, yeah, and I just started bidding on it. And I didn't get the camera out in time, but I ended up getting the trunk. So we're gonna open that up here in a minute and see exactly what I got. Okay, I got everything loaded up. I did not go through that trunk. I just put it in the back of the truck. It is just so windy up there. I'm tired of the dirt in my eyes. I'm done. So I got everything loaded up in the truck. I spent a grand total of $803. What did I spend now? I forgot. $803.04. Oh wait, $813.04. Okay, but $18 of that was that tricycle for Skylar. So I actually spent a little under $800. Uh-oh. Here goes somebody. He's in a hurry too. Kansas Highway Patrol. Wonder if there was another wreck. I know several semis have blown over in the area. They're laying on their sides in the ditches, but I'm going to focus on driving. I'm not going to talk to the camera while I'm driving. I'll see you guys when I get home. Check out that gigantic road grader. That thing is massive. Whoa, man. All right, now it is Sunday actually. Yesterday I just busy doing other things. I had to do some work in the house and I never got around to doing this. And then Friday when I got home, I was covered in dust and dirt. I was just done with the wind, so I took a shower, sat down, and that was the end of that. Did a little bit of editing. Other than that, I didn't do anything productive. But we got home from church a little bit ago, so I got a little bit of time on my hands, so I figured now is the perfect opportunity to see what sort of surprise that I got. I have no clue what I even bought. I like surprises. Usually. Some surprises aren't fun. What do we got in here? Well, that's cool. They were selling these at the auction for 30 and 40 bucks a piece. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I gave 50 bucks for the suitcase, just on a whim. But yeah, I mean, there's 30 bucks right there probably. And then, oh, what's this? Hood ornament. See, he mentioned that there's a hood ornament in there, and that's why I started bidding on it. I had no clue exactly what I was buying. What is that? Like a 50, early 50s, mid 50s Ford, I think. I don't know, look that up. And then, oh, no clue what this is. Some sort of wooden spoon grinding pad. I don't know what that is. And a wood plane. What is this? Stanley Handyman. I don't know if that's worth anything or not. We'll look it up. Some keys I see down here. Well, that's a cool key there. What does it say? Made in Russwin, USA. That's actually a really cool key. Huh. And a skeleton key. And a skeleton key. It's probably something for the trunk. I don't know what that is. And not sure what those are. They're all rusted. No clue. And then a plane and chisel sharpener. General. Huh. Yeah, still brand new in the box. I bet that's something. I'm going to look this stuff up, see if I made any money or not. I mean, I gave 50 bucks for the thing. I have the fun of buying it, so if I can at least break even, I'll be happy. Okay, I got it all looked up. See if I get this to latch, or unlatch, I mean. There we go. There we go. I'm probably just going to go ahead and toss this in the trash. If I went through and I pulled all the hardware off of it, all that stuff would sell, but it's a lot of work to get that stuff off, and it's not worth that much money. I mean, there's maybe 20 bucks worth of stuff there, which is decent money, but it's a lot of work to get it off in good shape. But instead, I'm just going to focus on this stuff here because actually there was some decent stuff in there. This piece here, there's some on eBay for 40 to 50 bucks. I'm sure I could probably get 30 fairly easy, and just for the sake of time, I'm going to mention what I think I can actually get out of this stuff. This here, once again, I can get about 30 bucks, so we're up to 60, so we're $10 in the green. This is probably about a $20 piece here, maybe 25. We'll just say 20, so that's 80. And then I was looking this stuff up. This is a wooden scribe tool of some sort. I forget what it is, but anyway, it's probably about 10 bucks. This is for putting a flat iron on, like a sat iron, something like that, but it's like a real small one. You can see how tiny it is compared to my hand. Normally they're a lot bigger than that. That's why I didn't recognize what it was, but these actually sell, so that's about 10 bucks. And this is a butter paddle. And these shockingly sell. And I found several in this condition, shaped just like this, that sold for about 20 to 30 bucks. So we'll say 20. And then this airplane here is for a 54 Ford. It's got a little bit of corrosion on it, but I think I can get probably somewhere around 60 to 80 bucks out of it. So that's about 180 bucks worth of stuff there. And that's not bad at all for a $50 investment. Plus, I had the fun of going through it. I always enjoy looking at stuff that I have no clue what it is and trying to figure out what it is. It used to be a lot more work, but with Google image search anymore, it's easy. You just take a picture and 90% of the time you can identify what you're looking at. But it's nice out today, so I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of stuff on eBay. I've got a little bit of cleaning up. I had my truck detailed the other day, right before the auction, and all the stuff out of my truck is laying right here on the tailgate of the Dakota. So I need to get that all sorted and organized, throw away some stuff, put stuff where it needs to go. That sun is bright. We're going to back up into here a little bit. That's better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this auction. I know it was a ton of fun. I like these more laid back auctions like this. There was some periods of time where I was just standing around for an hour and a half at a time. That was kind of not as fun. But Oh well. I think I would rather do that than have to run back and forth between rings trying to go crazy buying stuff and don't make sure I don't miss anything. Stay tuned for the next one. I know there's another auction coming up here in a few weeks, and I'm sure I'll find some more to go to. Plus lots of stuff going on out at the junkyard. Plus I'm getting ready to go make some content for the second channel. I got a bunch of really neat ideas I want to do now that it's finally nice out. Lots of content coming up. Stay tuned for all of that. As always, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and remember to get out there, find yourself an adventure. We'll see you on the next one.